I nastavljamo tačno tamo gdje smo stali. Valjda snima. Ne mogu da uđemo ovdje, ne? Šta ti radiš ovdje?
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Okej. Od koga nju da krijem sunce?
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable
Čekaj, o njoj znamo skoro sve.
to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
3000 bi dobio od nje ako je
Are you on
popijem.
your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
Okej.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reid. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I heard that she used to help the refugees, but unfortunately you don't see her around anymore.
O ne. Zajebao sam se, izvinjavam se. Mislim da ćemo...
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
Okej. Sorry.
To be honest, I don't know. Please forgive me if I've upset you. We must all honor our departed loved ones in our own way.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reid.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reid. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reid.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Okay.
Goodbye for now.
So many new graves. I still feel so disgusted.
Ok, fali mi još jedan hint za nju, ne mogu da verujem da neko stvarno bleji na groblju i to... Dok su vampiri okolo, brate.
I have this thirst for blood.
Gdje si? Ti si živ.
This is despicable.
Ako se sećate, u ovom grobu nam je kao bila sestra, on to kao ne primećuje sad, ono... Sestra mu je bila u grobu ustade i on kao ništa, ono. Oho, kako ja da dođem do tebe? Kako da dođem do tebe? Stvarno? Opa, više nije moglo da vas bude. A bog te. Tek sad kapiram zašto mi ovaj stalno opominje da mogu da ispijam i građane. Počeo sam da igram na hard, ali za svoju dušu van streaminga.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
Bitno. A šta treba da pronađem?
I've heard so many bad things recently, I'm almost glad I cannot see them.
Nemoj mi reći da to još ne mogu. Okej, očigledno ne. Treba da dam to jednom od njih dvojice ili... Dobro, imam tebe i tebe. Tebe mogu da izlečim. Okej, si loš batice. Okej, cvetić. Ok, nećemo te diramo. I ti nas ne interesuješ. Ti si eventualno.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reid?
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
2 girls I know went to the dispensary yesterday. Nobody has seen them since. I worry about them, in case bad things happen.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Jel ona je u jednom trenutku imala minđušu na nosu ili sam umislio? Da, evo.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Ok.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Čekaj o njoj. Da. Ok, tebe sam bar našao, ako ništa drugo.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reid from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates, Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not really.
Why am I not convinced?
Maybe it's because you lack faith. Being a skeptic must be useful for a man of science.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
Čekaj, s kim si ti povezan? Ni s kim.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
Okej. A to o sebi priča. Dobro.
In other words, you take advantage of these poor lost souls.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reid, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no, then. That's too bad. The Reid tonic could have really helped people, you know, saved lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swamborous shit.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not really.
A man such as yourself, knee-deep in the muck of Whitechapel, must know more. Speak now.
Heard it closed after the owners died. Refugees don't want to come to Whitechapel no more. Scared, I hear.
You sound disappointed.
As long as she was there at the dispensary, it attracted more immigrants and kept my place full. Such a shame.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Ok, ali di su mi ova dvojica? Ne, ovo mi više.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
Ha. Jebi ga, krepat ćeš, brate, šta da ti kažem.
Goodbye, young man.
Ništa od tebe. Okej, ti. Stvarno? Okej, fast travel bi dobro došao. Nije neophodan, ali bi dobro došao.
It's one of them!
Dojdu kurac.
No rest for the wicked. Murder is passing!
We'll crush this beast! Have faith, brothers! I are here! I cannot be... No!
Okej, od tebe nemam ništa, od ovih ovdje gore. Stvarno, ni od njih nemam ništa. Kanto za đubre ima više od njih. Ajde u kurac.
Everyone shall prevail.
Pa... Negdje dole. Backyard garden, to je... Da mi je... Ako to nije ona staklena bašta. Jedino što mi pada napred kao backyard garden. Evi ga druže, ne mogu da pričam puno u ovim mojim klipovima. Šta da ti kažem? Tako su slabi. Čekaj, jesam ja sad tu izašao? Treba da odem negdje sad dole ili gore. I šta uopšte tražim. Ali izgleda da broj koliko ubijem ovih nakaza i lovaca na vampire ne znači ništa. Okej, dole. Stvarno?
It's locked, all right.
Svi ostali su dole, ja? Onda dole. Čekaj, a šta je još gore? O, sunčki jebem. Odmakni se jebote on. Wow. A u sunce ti jebem. Ovaj Bloodspin najbeskorisnija. Mislim, nije najbeskorisnija, ali druže koliko traje. Aj tebe da pobijem. Sam te ubio, jebem ti. Stvarno? Ovaj me zeza. Gdje sad idi unutra?
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Znači nešto na 12 metara iznad nas. Pa je li to unutra ili napolje? A otkud ste se... Ajde.
So, Mr.
Znači to sam tražio, okej.
The Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Ajde da se provučem bez borbe. Ili... A šta treba? A gdje je Mr. Hawkins? Kad budemo razgovarali s njim, mislim da će to biti to za ovu epizodu. Izvinjavam se što je malo duža.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Milton Hawkins.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money in. Anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reid. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Goodbye, Milton.
Okay.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
U redu ljudi, nadam se da ste uživali, vidimo se u sljedećoj epizodi i ćao, samo da stignem do... Ne, ovdje nisam siguran da li bi se sejvalo u suprotnom, tako da... Oh! Ne. Kako da otvorimo ovo? Nevažno. Ne, ništa, ustavi se iz tog kreveta. Okej, laku noć.